While patrolling the lively and bustling streets of New York City, Donatello, the smartest of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, picked up a peculiar energy reading on his trusty energy scanner. His curiosity piqued. He called out to his brothers Leonardo, the fearless leader, Michelangelo, the fun-loving jokester, and Raphael, the tough and daring fighter. Together, they set off to investigate the mystery that lay ahead. As the turtles stealthily moved through the city's shadowy alleys, they whispered amongst themselves about the origin of this strange signal. They finally reached the outskirts, where an old, abandoned factory loomed before them, shrouded in mystery and echoing with the ghosts of its past. The energy reading grew stronger, pulsating like a heartbeat, which only added to the air of suspense. Inside, the factory was a labyrinth of rusting machinery, cobweb-coated beams, and the faint smell of forgotten times. The turtles' instincts told them they were not alone. Something mysterious lurked in the depths of this industrial relic. It wasn't long before they stumbled upon something extraordinary, signs of disturbances around an area that glimmered ever so faintly. In the center of a dusty corner lay what appeared to be traces of a legendary item known as the Crystal of Shadows. Tales of old spoke of its power, claiming it could grant its possessor abilities beyond imagination or even warp the very fabric of reality. Rumors said it was lost to time and sealed away to prevent catastrophe. Excitement bubbled inside Michelangelo, who imagined the many ways such power could be used. Cowabunga! Imagine what we could do with that crystal. Leonardo, ever cautious and wise, reminded them, "We must be careful. A power this great is dangerous. Our priority is making sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands." Donatello diligently scanned the area. Its signature is faint, but it's definitely here. We need to find it before anyone else does. Raphael cracked his knuckles and smirked. Then let's get to it. No one's gonna out-turtle us. Determined, the turtles embarked on their next adventure, knowing they must navigate the challenges of the old factory and whatever secrets the Crystal of Shadows held. Their mission was clear: to find and secure the crystal before a malevolent force could unleash its untold power upon the world. With their skills, brotherhood, and sense of justice, they were ready to face whatever lay ahead. Deep in the heart of the bustling city lay an old, abandoned factory. But looks can be deceiving, for this factory was anything but silent. Inside its shadowy corridors, the fearless Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were on a mission. Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael had heard whispers about a mysterious glowing crystal hidden deep within these walls. Rumors said that the crystal held immense power and could change the balance of good and evil in the city. The turtles, with their shells gleaming under the dim light, approached the factory with a sense of caution and curiosity. With Leonardo in the lead, they moved swiftly and quietly like shadows, their senses heightened and ears perked for any unusual sounds. "This place gives me the creeps," Michelangelo whispered, glancing around nervously. "Stay focused, Mikey," Leonardo warned. "We need to find that crystal before it's too late." As the turtles made their way deeper into the labyrinth of metal and concrete, a sudden creaking noise halted their progress. Without warning, a net swooped down from the ceiling, narrowly missing them. "It's a trap," Raphael shouted, drawing his weapon instantly. "Looks like Shredder's goons were expecting us," Donatello noted, his eyes scanning the area for any more surprises. Just as the net hit the ground, hidden doors burst open, and out came dozens of Shredder's Foot Clan ninjas, their eyes glinting menacingly. The turtles knew they were in for a tough battle. With a nod from Leonardo, each turtle leaped into action, showcasing their unique skills. Leonardo fought with precision, his katanas slicing through the air with lethal grace. Donatello used his bow staff to parry attacks and create space between him and his opponents. Michelangelo, with his cheerful bravado, spun his nunchuck skillfully, while Raphael, full of fiery energy, charged forward with his sais, taking on multiple ninjas. The fight was intense, yet the turtles' training and teamwork shone through. They managed to fend off the ambush, knocking out their foes one by one until the last ninja retreated into the shadows. Breathing heavily and dusting themselves off, the turtles realized they weren't alone in their quest. The Foot Clan, too, was after the crystal. "Looks like we're not the only ones interested in the crystal," said Raphael, wiping sweat from his brow. "Then we better find it before they do," Michelangelo chimed in, his adventurous spirit undeterred by the scare. With resolved determination, the turtles pressed on, deeper into the factory, ready to face whatever challenge came next. In the bustling realm of endless skyscrapers and nightlife, under the very feet of its inhabitants, lay a secret yet to be unveiled. Amongst the vibrant shadows of the city, four turtle brothers, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello, plotted their next mission. These weren't ordinary turtles. They were the city's unseen guardians, the Ninja Turtles. Donatello, the brains of the group, fiddled intensely with his gadgets, deciphering an encrypted signal that hinted at great power, an ancient crystal hidden beneath the city in its forgotten subway tunnels. "Aha!" exclaimed Donatello triumphantly as the signal translated into coordinates on his screen. "Got it! The crystal is located deep underground." His brothers gathered around, excited and determined. "We've got to get there before Shredder does," Leonardo declared, his eyes sharp with unwavering duty. As they made their way through the manhole cover and descended into the old, damp subway tunnels, the adventure grew more intense with each passing second. Michelangelo, with his ever light-hearted spirit, beatboxed a tune to stay upbeat, while Raphael, the fiercest of the crew, kept a watchful eye on every obscure corner. The air was thick with suspense as Donatello's device began blinking again. "Getting close, guys," he whispered. Suddenly, a screech echoed through the dim tunnels. "Did you hear that?" Michelangelo paused mid-tune, his senses now on high alert. They cautiously pressed forward, and soon stumbled upon a hidden chamber filled with glowing crystals hanging from the ceiling like stars caught underground. "There it is!" Donatello exclaimed, pointing to the brightest among them, a crystalline structure pulsating with enigmatical energy. However, the threat was near. From the shadows, Shredder's minions appeared, attempting to grab the jewel of power. A fierce battle broke out in the gloomy underworld. Using their skills and teamwork, the turtles managed to defeat the henchmen, saving the crystal from falling into the wrong hands. Breathing heavily yet victoriously, Leonardo said, "We did it, brothers." As they carefully secured the crystal, the turtles knew they had safeguarded the city once more. With the prized artifact in their protection, they headed back to their subterranean home, the echoes of their adventure trailing off into the silence of the subway tunnels, hidden yet forever vibrant in their bravery and unity. Deep beneath the bustling city streets, in a network of ancient tunnels, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were on a crucial mission. The Foot Clan, their longtime enemies, had stolen a powerful crystal, and it was up to the turtles to retrieve it before it could be used for evil. Raphael, the fearless and impulsive leader of the group, led the way through the dim tunnels, his twin's eye gleaming in the low light. With a fierce determination, he motioned for his brothers to hurry. Leonardo, the wise and strategic thinker of the team, stayed close behind, his katanas ready. He glanced around the subterranean world that held secrets and dangers alike, devising a plan of attack as they moved forward. Michelangelo, riding on a skateboard with nunchakus spinning joyfully, and Donatello, ever curious and inventively prepared with a techie bow staff, followed, keeping an eye out for traps. "All right, dudes," Raphael said, stopping as they neared a wide-open chamber in the depths of the city's underground labyrinth. "Stay sharp. I can feel those ninja baddies lurking around. Remember, teamwork, Leonardo reminded them quietly, emphasizing the balance between aggression and defense. As if summoned by Raphael's words, shadows moved in the distance. Silently, the foot ninjas materialized, surrounding the turtles. Their numbers dwarfed the heroes, and the tension was electric. With a battle cry that echoed down the tunnels, Raphael charged forward, a whirlwind of fury and expertise. Leonardo positioned himself to protect their flanks, calling out strategies to maintain their formation. Michelangelo zipped between enemies with agility and humor, dodging attacks while throwing quippy remarks, while Donatello took on clusters of ninjas with sweeping, precise moves, using his gadgets to create distractions. The clash was intense, the air filled with the sounds of clashing weapons, ninja cries, and the occasional joke from Michelangelo, which lightened their spirits. Despite the overwhelming odds, the turtles' unity and skill pushed them through the enemy lines. Breathing heavily and adrenaline pumping, they entered the chamber at the heart of the tunnels. There, they saw it, the crystal emanating a mystic glow from its pedestal. "We did it!" Donatello exclaimed, his eyes wide with excitement. Raphael gave a victorious nod, still catching his breath. "Yeah, now let's get this thing out of here before more show up." With determination and a growing sense of accomplishment, the turtles prepared to seize the crystal and make sure it remained safe from the clutches of the Foot Clan and beyond. Their journey underground had tested their courage, but together, they had proven once again that nothing was impossible for these extraordinary hero turtles. Once upon a time in the vibrant city of New York, hidden beneath the bustling streets, lived four remarkable brothers. These brothers weren't ordinary boys. They were the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Leo, the brave leader with his katanas; Donnie, the clever schemer skilled with his bow staff; Raph, the fierce warrior with his sayas; and Mikey, the fun-loving jokester wielded nunchucks, had embarked on a special mission tonight. They had received a tip-off about an unusual crystal that held mysterious powers. Under the guidance of their wise master, Splinter, the turtles set out to claim the crystal before it fell into the wrong hands. Each of them wore their characteristic colored bandanas, blue, purple, red, and orange, as they navigated stealthily through the dark alleys and sewers leading to their destination. Finally, they reached the location where the crystal was said to be hidden. Standing before them was a brilliant, shimmering crystal that radiated vibrant waves of color. The turtles exchanged triumphant grins, but their joy was short-lived. Before they could celebrate their find, a cold, menacing voice filled the air. Out from the shadows stepped Shredder, their archenemy, clad in his imposing titanium armor that gleamed under the moonlight. This time, Shredder wasn't alone. He wielded advanced technology powered by fragments of the very crystal the turtles sought. "You turtles are far from home," sneered Shredder, his purple cape billowing as he prepared to engage. The showdown erupted into a frenzy of movement and weapon clashes. Shredder, fueled by the magical power of the crystal fragments, was an unstoppable force. Leo charged forward, his katanas flashing, but Shredder deflected them effortlessly, sending Leo sprawling. Donnie attempted to use his technological prowess to outsmart Shredder, but even his advanced gadgets were no match. Raph, driven by his fiery temper, lunged with his sayas, but Shredder caught him midair, tossing him aside like a rag doll. All the while, Mikey tried to lighten the tension, quipping as he spun his nunchucks, but not even his antics could break Shredder's fierce determination. As the battle raged on, the turtles began to understand that they were not dealing with the ordinary Shredder. With each passing second, the power of the crystal fragments gave Shredder an upper hand, and the turtles struggled to hold their ground. They had initially set out on a quest to secure the crystal, but now they were fighting for their survival against a seemingly invincible foe. Would the turtles find a way to turn the tide? Only time and teamwork would tell in this epic struggle of good versus evil. In the bustling city of New York, a hidden battle raged beneath the streets. In the underground lair of the teenage turtles lived four brothers like no other: Leonardo, the brave leader; Raphael, the hot-headed rebel; Michelangelo, the fun-loving jokester; and Donatello, the genius inventor. One evening, as Donatello was tinkering with a new gadget, he stumbled upon a sinister secret. "Guys," he exclaimed, eyes wide with realization, "I've figured it out. Shredder's tech depends on the crystal's energy. Without it, his machines are useless." Leonardo quickly gathered the group for a team meeting. "Okay, team, we need a plan to destroy Shredder's tech and get that crystal back from him," he announced, looking at each brother with determination. With excitement in the air, the turtles began brainstorming. Raphael clenched his fists, eager to smash anything in his way. "Let me at that energy core. I'll make it regret ever being built," he declared. Michelangelo jumped on the opportunity for some action and added, "I'll be the distraction. You can count on me to keep old Chrome Dome busy." As the plan took shape, Donatello, with his quick-thinking mind, designed gadgets to ease their mission. Nightfall came, and it was time to move. The streets above were quiet, but the turtles moved like shadows beneath them. Arriving at Shredder's lair, they wasted no time. Michelangelo started the diversion, springing into action with his usual flair. "Hey, Shredder, bet you can't catch me," he taunted, dodging effortlessly as Shredder chased him. With Shredder occupied, Donatello and Raphael snuck toward the energy core. The humming glow of the tech crackled ominously. Donatello adjusted his goggles, nodding at Raphael. "This is it," Donatello whispered. With a mighty swing, Raphael smashed the core. Sparks flew as the energy flickered and subsided. "Done and dusted." Raphael grinned triumphantly. Meanwhile, Leonardo retrieved the crystal, safely clutching it. "We've got what we need," he declared triumphantly. The turtles swiftly made their escape, Michelangelo joining them with a cheeky salute to the infuriated Shredder behind him. Back in their lair, the turtles celebrated their victory. Once again, teamwork saves the day, Leonardo praised as they high-fived each other. A calm settled in their home once more, but they knew that with each challenge, their bond only grew stronger. And as long as they had each other, no villain stood a chance against these incredible turtles. Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Riverstone, there was a group of heroic turtles. Donatello, the brains of the team; Leonardo, the natural leader with a heart as strong as his muscles; Michelangelo, the light-hearted spirit that brought joy wherever he went; and Raphael, the fierce and loyal defender. Together, they formed an unbeatable team that protected their beloved city from lurking dangers. One day, a mystical crystal, rumored to hold unimaginable power, was at risk of falling into the wrong hands. Predicting the chaos it could bring, the turtles set out on a mission to secure it. After a long and daring adventure filled with narrow escapes and clever tricks, they succeeded in capturing the crystal from an evil sorcerer named Morgax. With the crystal shining like a piece of the sun in Donatello's hands, the turtles made their way back to their secret lair hidden deep beneath the city streets. "We must find the perfect hiding place for this," Leonardo declared, his eyes reflecting the serious responsibilities of leadership. "How about behind the sofa?" "No one ever looks back there," Michelangelo suggested with a grin, holding a slice of pizza. Donatello chuckled, adjusting his glasses. "I think we need something a bit more secure than that, Mikey." Raphael, crossing his arms, nodded. "Yeah, something safe. How about in the underground vault?" "Perfect," Leonardo agreed, recognizing the wisdom in Raphael's suggestion. With their decision made, the turtles carefully placed the crystal inside the fortified vault, which was protected by layers of traps and secrets known only to them. Relieved and proud of their success, the turtles celebrated with a feast of pepperoni and cheese pizza. As Michelangelo twirled a slice like a ninja throwing star, the others couldn't help but laugh, feeling the familiar warmth of friendship. With the crystal secure, Leonardo spoke over the cheerful chatter. The city can enjoy peace again. We've kept it safe from Morgax and any other threats. As they clinked their soda cans together, their heroic hearts felt joy, knowing they had once again saved Riverstone. And so, with another adventure behind them, the night filled with laughter and stories, the turtles settled into their cozy lair, ready for whatever challenges might come next.